All right. Anything you wish to say, Ms. Smith?
I'm sorry, please. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what they lost.
State of Texas versus Hannah Marie Smith. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Organs for the state.
Defense?
Monica, get out of this. Smith?
And are you Ms. Smith?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Smith, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we're proceeding on the count 2 charge of manslaughter and waiving counts 1, 3, and 4.
No objection.
All right, Ms. Smith, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're charged with the offense of manslaughter? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Smith, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 2. They're waiving counts 1, 3, and 4. Punishments to be assessed at 6 years in the prison, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State.
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged in count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right. After reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty.
Judge, may I clarify one of my responses in response to your question about motions?
Yes.
I said that I hadn't filed any, and I'm not sure if Ms. Cordy did, so I don't want to represent to the court because I think she may have filed some evidentiary motions. I did file some non-evidentiary motions, but I wanted to make sure that if Ms. Cordy did, I didn't represent that there were none filed.
All right. And I can tell you from my review of the court's docket sheet that there was no motions that were heard.
Okay.
And there were some motions that were filed, but none that were heard.
I just didn't want to make any misrepresentation.
All right. So the court is finding you guilty of count 2. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
On behalf of my client, Judge, this is a case that was a tribal type case based upon the evidence that you reviewed. My client has made the decision to come in and accept responsibility for her portion in this accident that happened. She's extremely remorseful. She wants to get this behind her, and she wanted to say her apologies to the family that the area where this happened, the location was very dark, and she just didn't see that there was an accident in front of her. She has Graves' disease, and she's been pretty ill at the jail. So she's hoping that this time will pass, and hopefully that she can get her life back together. She was a home health care provider, and she did help a lot of people while she was out in the field.
All right, anything from the state?
And we have victim impact.
All right. Anything you wish to say, Ms. Smith?
I'm sorry, please. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what they lost.
All right, anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to follow your agreement. I'm going to sentence you to 6 years in the prison and give you credit for any time served. State of Texas versus Maria Antoinette Neely. And did you understand what you're charged with is manslaughter as a second-degree felony? The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison with a possible fine up to $10,000.
Yes,
And the repeater, Your Honor, we're proceeding with that.
All right.
Okay.
And so with the repeater, if it's proven, then that makes it a first-degree felony. The range of punishment for that is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life with a possible fine up to $10,000. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
sir.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and rights to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Neely, has anyone threatened you, forced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, my client's taken responsibility. She also has a federal case that she has to take care of. And when she finishes her sentence on this case, she'll be going there. So we'd ask for credit for time served.
All right. And is the felony case, I'm sorry, is the federal case still pending?
No, she was on supervision, so it's going to be revoked, I believe.
All right. I mean, I could ask that this run concurrent with that.
If there's a
but,
way to make that happen, that would be excellent. We would ask for that.
I can tell you, because I guess technically you haven't been revoked on the federal case, even though I say run concurrently, it's really up to them whether they will do it or not. Do you know what the case number is?
We don't know.
All right. If the court is,
It's like the different cases.
all right, the court has given the case number, the court, of course, will add that and have it added into the judgment. But for now, the court is just ordering that it run concurrent with the federal case. All right, is there anything else from either side with regards to sentencing?
On the state, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life? That's something that you need to be thinking about, unless you want to be the person who, when somebody comes to some institution, says, how does this place work? And they say, oh, you need to speak to the oldest person here. And they say, who is that? They're like, oh, we call her Grandma Antoinette. Or either with you, they may say, we call her Queen Antoinette because of your middle name. And then you find out you're the oldest person at the prison. So you had better start making changes because it's not going to go well if you don't. You understand? All right. Good luck to you. Thank you, Mr. Khan.